Hi everyone and welcome to Twee, an AI-powered platform for teachers that helps you create personalized lesson materials in no time. In this demo, I will show you how to make the most of our tools. Let's go. When you log into Twee, you will notice 3 tabs at the top. Click on Tools to explore a variety of exercises, neatly organized into different categories. We've got tools for creating activities that practice reading, listening, speaking, and writing. You can also find these tools on the left side of the screen, sorted into folders based on the 4 language skills. Don't miss the Favorites folder where you can stash your favorite tools for easy access. Okay, so now I'm going to create my first lesson plan, and I want to build it around a YouTube video. My students have level B2 on the CEFR scale, and I'm going to keep that in mind while creating the exercises. I'll kick things off with the key activities and then add a lead-in and some extra exercises for my lesson plan. First, I need to choose the audio and video question creator tool. Since I'm using Twee Pro, I can either paste a link or upload my own file, whether it's audio or video. Within the free version, you can only use the link feature. I paste the link to the chosen video, like this one, and then select the extract I want to work with. Today, I'm using the whole video. Next, I choose the type of questions. The options include open questions, ABCD questions, and true or false statements. I'm going with open questions, specifying my student's language level, and then click on Do the Magic. In just seconds, I have a set of questions and answers created for the video. How awesome is that? I want to try to create the ABCD questions to show you how this works. I change the question type, and here we go. I get a new set of questions. All the exercises that you create on Twee can be edited. Just click on the Edit button to rewrite some of the questions or rearrange the order. You can also customize your task descriptions, just like this. After you create an exercise, you can scroll down to see our Don't Stop section. It has suggestions on which tools to use next. Here, the next thing I could do with the same video is create a Gapfill summary for it. I choose this option, select the language of the video, and click on the magic button. There we go. I will ask my students to watch the video and fill in the gap with the suitable information. Another fun fill in the gap activity you can create is this one. Use the video to text tool to extract the transcript from your video. Then head to the Don't Stop section and choose the fill in the gap option. Select the words and phrases you want to exclude, just like this, one by one, and voila, you've got your fill in the gap activity for detailed listening. Time to create some lead-ins. You can use the transcript for this. Go back to this tool, select the lead-in activities in the Don't Stop section, and get 3 ideas on how to best start your lesson. Another option that we created specifically for audio and video content is this one. Select the warm-up discussion questions before listening to get some discussion questions to introduce your students to the topic of the video. Note that these are different from open questions. They're not related to the content of the video. They're more about the topic in general. Now, remember when we created a fill in the gap activity from the transcript? Well, I can use all that extracted vocabulary for so many things. I will showcase more of these tools in the video, but for now, let's dive into creative writing with this vocabulary. I click on Creative Writing in the Don't Stop section. I put in my topic, select the level, which will be intermediate again, and click on Do the Magic. And just like that, in literally a second, I have a selection of different writing exercises created for my student, right here on the right side. Now you might be thinking, how do I share everything that I have created? There are 2 options. The first one is you can save everything as a PDF. To do this, you first need to rearrange the order of your activities if you need to, of course, and you can even hide some of the activities. In this case, I want to hide the initial transcript for my students because I have it presented in the fill in the gap activity. So all I need to do is open the view options and choose not to show this exercise in the project. There we go. Now, if I want to rearrange the order of the exercises, for example, move the lead-in activity to the front, I hover over the number and click on the arrow, move up. I might need to do this several times to get the order that I need. After I have finished, I go to the left side of the screen and click on Export. I can include or exclude the answers depending on for whom the copy is going to be, the teacher or the student. Now I have everything conveniently saved into one file. Perfect. I can print it or screen share it with my students. Another way to export everything is through Google Forms. For that, I need to link my Google account. All the exercises will be exported as separate parts of a Google form. This is great for teachers who are used to this format. If I want to share my project with other teachers, I can also use the share option here and share the link in view or edit mode. Now let's see what I can create on Twee if I decide to build my lesson around a text. For that, I will create a different project. I go to my projects and create a new one. I will show you two options to work with the text now. First, I want to generate a simple text about time travel with my vocabulary for levels A2, B1. I type in the topic, choose the level, the genre, there's a long list by the way, and add my vocabulary. I have this vocabulary in my teaching notes from lessons that I previously taught to other students. I will just copy it in here. And Twee generates the text for me. Now, there are so many things I can do with this text. The first thing I could do is create questions for it. Just like with the video, we have ABCD, true, false, or open questions. This time, I choose true, false. The text is copied automatically. I can decide whether to include the not given option or hide it. Then I click on do the magic, and just like that, I have a list of true or false statements, complete with answers, ready for my lesson. Remember I used the vocabulary to create my text? Now I can put all these collocations into the word definition matching tool, for example. Choose the level. Amazing. I can use it as an exercise or even export it as a glossary. For that, I can mix or unmix the definitions, and I can also view this output as a simple text. I can also use the word translation matching. Let's see how this works. You can choose one of the available 7 languages. I'm going to opt for French. Do the magic. Perfect. And now I want to create a writing activity for my students, but a different one, not the same that I created for the previous lesson. So I go back to the text, and with the same topic, I create a list of essay topics for my class. Here I have personal essay topics and general essay topics to choose from for my students. Great. Remember I said we have 2 ways to work with the text? Here's the second one. Let's see how the process will change if I take a text from elsewhere instead of generating it on Twee. First, if I'm using a paper textbook, I can just take a picture of the text and upload it to Twee. It will convert it into text that I can use in different tools. Let's create 3 titles for this text just to demonstrate. Upload the text, select the area of the picture to scan, boom, there we go. Another option, and this is great for higher levels, is uploading an online article. Simply paste a link into the tool you want to use, and Twee will upload the article, allowing you to work with it just like any other text. For instance, we're creating discussion questions now. It's a huge time saver. One last thing that I want to show you is creating a dialogue. This is my favorite one. Use your online article as input and create a conversation between 2 people about its content. I just love this. One thing I haven't yet shown you is that all of our projects are saved automatically. But if you wish, you can rename them right here. And you can also delete them. Now, if you go back to projects, you will see that the last project is located here. I want to add it to a folder, which I have specifically for my student. So I click on these 3 dots, I click on Move to Folder and select one of the folders that I have. Move. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the demo and found some exciting ways to make the most out of Twee. Dive in, explore, and happy teaching.